Is it wrong to use a laptop with the lid closed? Recently I decided to use my laptop with an external monitor, and I always use a closed lid and enjoy. Smile. The question is it wrong to use a laptop closed lid? I mean problems like overheating or anything else. Also, I use it without the battery. Can it cause any damage or problems?
If your hardware manufacturer offers a dock peripheral for your laptop, you can rest assured it's considered normal use for your device. If you're still concerned about overheating, I would recommend using an open-source temperature monitoring utility to put your mind at ease.
It really depends on the hardware. Some laptops are designed in such a way that cooling is in some way dependent on the lid being open. Some of the super thin gaming laptops with NVIDIA CUs are like this. The bottom is cantilevered so that it opens up when you open the lid, exposing or enlarging the exhaust vents to allow for proper cooling. Some other designs integrate the exhaust vents into the hinge in such a way that there can be little to no airflow if the lid is closed. Usually such designs have the hot air flowing up in front of the screen. Other than cases like those though, you should be perfectly fine running your laptop with the lid closed all the time. There is, however, one other caveat to this: don't put anything particularly heavy on top of your laptop when doing this. Most should be fine, but some have poorly designed lids and may end up with damaged screens from doing that. I had this issue with a couple of ThinkPad L series laptops a few years ago.
If the cooling subsystem of the laptop is functioning as designed, there's no problem. I've seen many folks in many places running with the hood down, and a similar number running without the battery. Why did I say functioning as designed? Well, if the fan fails, the firmware settings altered to slow it down or turn it off, or if vents are clogged by dust, dirt, or hair, that could cause a problem. Solution: keep it clean and don't override the defaults for cooling.
One thing I'd note is that you shouldn't use the laptop closed if the fan is in the hinge area. I used to use my laptop just like that, closed with an external monitor, but it started to run really slow. I wasn't totally sure why until I noticed that the CPU temperature was extremely high, like 95 degrees Celsius. It was so hot that the casing started to warp. After I opened it, everything started to run much faster. When it was closed, the hinge blocked most of the airflow, and so the CPU was constantly throttling to try to limit the heat. So, lesson learned: know where your fan is before you use your laptop closed.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.